you find yourself back in the dreamscape. Mostly peaceful for you right now, since being turned into a little bat foal. People in your world would correct you in calling it a noctral or ancestral, but mostly you don't give a care right now. You're still trying to figure out how and why you were turned into a pony. Doesn't even make no sense. There was no tradesman, no Mark. You didn't even see the Grim Reaper. You don't even know why you're here. You can't be at this place, because this place are normally grown up. But before you can even finish, the ominous chuckle came from behind you. Not knowing what it was, you're afraid to turn around. Well, Imperium, I would say it would have to do with me. And who may I be? Well, call me Dimension Lord Rick, or Erica. Since I am at Empire right now. Empire that you probably might gawk over. As to why you are here in Equestria, that is something I can explain. Really explain why. But I cannot explain it to you if you're not looking at me. Just because I'm a god doesn't mean I will do a lot of effort to make the people that I talk to look at me with their own will. Not wanting to hold any longer. Or the god right behind you any longer. You turn your body around, staring at what you could presume to be 100-meter figure. He looks down at you and says, "What? Am I big? Am I a bit too big for the mighty Emperor of the Mexican Empire? Or you just don't like being sized up?" He started laughing again. That chuckle before was a laugh, but you couldn't even tell until now. Let myself shrink down to your size. Probably about 8 feet. I still like to be tall. After saying that, he started to decrease in size rapidly. You were nearly surprised at what you were seeing, but soon realized what he said. What do you mean, the princesses? Did something bad happen? He just looks at you dumbfounded, but soon realized that you have no clue what has happened. Well, Imperium, if you like me calling you Imperium, which I'm still gonna do even if you want me to call you by your real name. Well, let's just say that the sisters are no longer their real selves from the TV show. A war that caused them to act that way did not happen. This war was supposed to happen, but without my caring hands, it did not. So, I wanted to do something for you since you did start believing in me in Mexico when you tried to summon a demon in a ditch effort to win the Panama War, which was failing for you. You tried crossing your hooves in the best way you can and giving him an angry look. But you do not know why you want to punch him right now. Because you are normally never resort to violence. He just gives you a toothy grin. Ah, there's the Alexander from his childhood. A person to never back down, even in the face of fear. Where did that go? Alright. When you became an emperor of an empire. But let's get down. The ancestral race was supposed to unite as one empire. It was supposed to put Celestia and Luna into their states. But someone wanted to change my plans to keep them all in straight. Someone that I do not like at all. Discord had the fucking guts to change my plans. The unexpected happened. His head fell off. And it still continued to talk. That Draconiquist thinks that he can ruin my plans to keep Equestria in the way that it's supposed to be, harmless and peaceful? I don't think so. And also, Imperium, they killed your father, monarchy. So your family has been using a lot of weird names ever since I made your race. But that's not all they did. They destroyed the religion that they built around me. Their God that made them. Their God that made the warriors they are. Now, I'm here to make you a deal. The party that Pinkie Pie is gonna throw you is gonna be ruined when the princesses find out that the Noctral there is you. Your mother is a one-of-a-kind species. Ever since Sombra and his... How I say this without being... not... You know the Holocaust? You just shake your head, knowing what he was talking about. Also shivering at the thought of many lives being lost. You know how your mother has a horn? Imagine that was her whole entire race. You wave your hoof to make him continue on. Well, Celestia and Luna are doing that to the ancestral race. After all I've done, after all I done to make those Thestrals fighting warriors like the Mandalorians. Celestia has the balls to make them act like a normal pony. Let me just show you what I mean. Black room started fading into colors. It was you floating in the air and turning translucent. No, this is just a bad Christmas movie. You almost want to say something before your eyes widen on what you saw. It was just like the invasion of Poland, when all of Nazi Germany were gathering up all the Jews. You were shocked at what you were seeing. Guards barging into houses, pulling out Thestrals, even Thestral children out. You could even see a fall. They were all lined up in a row. Your heart started to sink. You looked at Rick. Seeing his eyes were the same as yours. Sadness. Fear. You don't know if he's manipulating you at all, but you know one thing. You are gonna stop that sunny smile of Princess Celestia. You look. Rick, what will you do before Celestia comes to try and take me away? Who said I was gonna let her take you away? You are a person that worshipped me in another dimension. That's hard to do, since all dimensions have to first meet me. You summoned me. You even put a portrait of me. I don't even know how you even got it. Up in your room. Though that you are a Christian in your past life, doesn't mean you can't worship me. You just look deadpan at him. Still wanting to believe that there is a God, and this guy could not be a God. He can't even stay sane around people without freaking them out. He's like the chaos that was never tamed in the dimensions. As you are going to start saying more, he shushes you. Shh, 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 shh. No talking. I am Rick, your Lord and Savior. As your Lord and Savior, I will not let them take you away. Shh, 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 shh. Though that I will not let them take you away, I will send you back in time. Back in time to when the ancestral race was not under the rule of anyone. They were the tribes that were separated because they believed in multiple ways how to worship me. Though I may not never get to see you again, I will give you 3 gifts, 3 godly gifts. I ain't gonna give you immortality, since you are ancestral nightmare. Meaning that you live much more longer than average ancestral. And what made that average lifespan be? Well, 500 years. For you, nightmares tend to live don't know how many years. It always depends on their will to live. But your first gift will be able to dodge anything, any projectile that comes right at you. My second gift to you is a katana. You will not be able to wield the katana at your age, but in the future, your mother will wield your katana as a symbolization of the empire that you will rule. She will hand you down the katana. Then you will hand it down to your next generation. And when you do, please tell them it is from the bonsai ponies and not from me. Because having a literal gift from a god can stun a person. I should know, since I did that to General Grievous once. It was so shocked that I had rebuilt him through the mind and soul up. Your third gift. You will have gamer's charisma. Or is it something else? You will not be afraid of anything. Nothing can harm you. Unless you're put under a lot of stress. Which would not be a lot. Since where you are gonna do. I wish you luck, Imperium. Because we have a sorry. I had a lot of hot chocolate. I get really hyper. Seems like we have a princess of a night trying to intrude on our conversation. If she didn't know that the dreamscape was actually my plane in of rule, she would have been destroyed. But I'm keeping her at bay with her own little nightmare. Remember, Imperium, do not trust the sisters at all. They will try to kill you. You must put them at their place. Show them that you will never bow to their will, and no other ancestral will. I wish you good luck, soldier, and may God be with you. Or me. Depends on which type of God you worship. You just looked deadpan at him. Could swearing that he didn't even take a full breath until now. Knowing this, you just walk off. You do know you can't leave a dreamscape. You give him the best way of giving him the bird while walking off. You just hear him chuckle again. As the dream came, it faded. Let's hope that this party will not be the end of you.